Uh, 2020. You know, I believe that 2020 is God's revenge for us making TikTok. I believe that. I truly do. But at this point, it's gotten so bad that I think that joke is kind of just like, I think something must have really gone down. And I'm gonna say, and that was just a joke. I don't truly believe like this is all God's fault. But like, if it like, I don't know what, but if that joke is true, like this is God's revenge, TikTok must have done something bad. So I don't want to get too into it because that would be offense. That mean me, even though I don't get paid to do this, not yet at least. That would be super messed up of me to bring up all the tragic events that have happened. Just in a video, just using death, as a way. But like, what is this? Like, no one's ever really like, why? What is this? We have never seen. We've seen years like this, but never like this. This was supposed to be our year. It was so, everything was so perfect. Like, I kid you not. I opened up to 2020 with in the best way possible. I had Megalovania playing in the background, bro. And I just don't understand what went so wrong. Okay, what happened? What did we do? Like, of course, it's society's fault sometimes. Most of the, stuff happened, natural disasters. But then at the same time, like, how did all of this happen in the same year? Okay, maybe if it was spread out throughout the decade, people would be like, oh, that was the worst decade ever. But in a single year, that's like, oh, I just realized these are checkpoints. Oh my, okay, no, okay. But like in a single year, and we're 8 months in at this point, we're almost done, and I'm starting to get kind of scared about those, when you look up in the sky in December and you see like a freaking alien. Like, jeez, bro. Jeez. I guess the checkpoints don't work, but like, jeez. Like, I don't want to think about that. Like, in all honesty, I wouldn't care. But like, I still don't want to think about that. I have videos I want to make, and dreams I have, and family I love, and friends I like to play video games with, and everything. Like, I don't know. Surviving 2020 is really easy. You just have to have, well, at least it's easy as a kid. As an adult, it's it's almost impossible. You have to have a nice paying job so you can still pay for what you're living in. You have to be able to, have enough common sense and keep sane during this entire time. And you just, I don't know, just have to not let the bad thoughts get to you. But jeez, bro, with this entire year just keeping us inside for like it's been 5 months. It has been 5 months, 2 months since school ended, almost 2 months. And I just don't, what the frick? What in the actual hell is going on? So recently, if you've heard the tragic news, I'm not gonna say it. But if you've heard the recent tragic news, that is like unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Okay, that is absolutely awful. And we still don't know I still don't know what happened. I just found it on Reddit and I was like, geez, man. But like, how does this happen? It all started with a dang guy eating a bat. And here's the thing about that. The guy eating the bat could have been it. The coronavirus could have been all that have happened. Like, still, it wouldn't have been a bad year. We're still in a global pandemic. But, like, that could have been all that happened. Like, oh, we're just another generation that lived through a pandemic. But then, 2 months later, and it starts before that. It starts before that. Because World War III, but World War III got delayed. or just canceled. So we were all happy about that. And then an American hero, a legend in life, and one of the greatest people to ever exist. Kobe Bryant passes away, and then Pop Smoke passes away, and then and then all of a sudden the coronavirus starts popping up, and we're in quarantine. It's just what the frick, like. Okay, like that's a lot in the first 3 months, but it's all over now. And then an innocent man dies for absolutely no reason. Okay, then that happens, and then there are riots. Oh my gosh, I did this wrong. I went the wrong way. And then there are riots. Riots in the street for Black Lives Matter, as there rightfully should be. But it's like there are like people burning everything down, which you don't need to do. Peaceful protesting perfectly fine. But there are people burning down mom and pop shops, which is awful. They're not even supporting Black Lives Matter. They just want to loiter and solicit. I don't know if that's the right word. I know, but that's not the point. And they just ruined the streets and everything. And you guys gotta think, like, how the frick am I in the middle of all this? Like, I'm just sitting there. I felt like I had this theory for a second. I'm like, you know what? I really think that Juice WRLD's death was like a trailer for 2020. It's just like, it's like, oh, I keep going the wrong way. It's just like, oh shoot, Juice WRLD died, man. That's sad. And then you have all this, like it's like a preview for the next year. He's like, should I throw this? Nah, I'll give it to them next year. No, I'll give him to him. I'll give it to him this year. And it's just like, oh goodness, bro. It's not good at all. I don't like it. Wait, okay. Okay, so we go this way. And yeah, it just doesn't make me feel good. And I just, like, what? Like, I know I've asked already, but, like, it's just like, what is this year? It's brought the best and worst. I just want to say congratulations to the meme community for keeping the memes updated. I mean, it's really easy to do in this climate. But at the same time, just thank you. It makes my day 10 times better and just makes me feel better about life. But it's like, I don't know, man. And recently, the first dog diagnosed with COVID-19 has died, which is tragic. His name is Buddy. It's just absolute tragedy. That sucks, but just an absolute tragedy. And I don't know. And you still have these crazy Florida men on the news, and all these crazy things on the news. These anti-maskers threatening to get us all killed. These people that don't care about other people's lives, but they think that they are because they're only caring for themselves. And I don't know how that made any sense, because it didn't. But I just don't. I'm tired of it. Honestly, I'm tired of this year. I'm tired of having to wake. Like, I'm tired of having. I don't. But I'm tired of like waking up every day and in like the exact. Like, I can't even hear it when he says it. Oh, what the frick? Am I stuck? Oh no. And just having like I can't even hear it. It's just like in the back. I can't see anything. Like you have like, what if something goes wrong today? What if I wake up and my favorite artist has died? What if I wake up and another building has been blown up? What if I wake up and the news on Reddit says that there's aliens? Said that there are confirmed aliens literally living in my basement. like, or I guess I don't have a basement, but like living in some person's basement. How do you want us to respond to that? Oh, where do I go from here? Wait. Oh, it was right here. No, so, and it's just like, I don't even know. Like, just thinking that I could wake up and a tragedy could happen. Just like right there. Like, I wake up, check the news, tragedy has happened. That's what it was on the day that Juice WRLD died. You know, it was a Sunday. I was buttering my toast. I remember it. I was buttering my freaking toast. About to have some nice cinnamon toast crunch and toast. One of my favorite breakfasts ever. One of my favorite breakfasts ever. And my brother just walks into the kitchen and he says to me, and he had a smile on his face, but not like in a way like I'm so happy that this happened. Kind of just like, bro, did you know this? And I don't know if he had a smile. I don't know what but he was just like, bro, did you hear that Juice WRLD died? Of course, I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him. But I'm like, why would you lie about this? And so I checked the news, and guess what? I opened up Google. Even on the trending page, Juice WRLD death. Juice WRLD death. And so at first it doesn't hit me that hard. I'm like, dang, bro, that's sad. You know, he was a good artist. And then I realized, I'm like, I never got to go to one of his shows. Like, I never got to see that man perform with such cool energy and all that. And I'm not gonna act like, oh my god, he was such an inspiration in my life. I had 3 of his songs on my playlist. But those songs bumped. And, you know, maybe at the time I was over exaggerating. But I would love to see a show with him in it, and now I can't. So yeah, that's just in 2020. I've gotten some good things out of 2020. Like, for example, in the pandemic, I realized I don't care about half of the people I thought I did, and that I don't really like care about them. Yeah, I guess that's what I said. Gabriel, you're so freaking stupid. And yeah, and all that. Bro, yes. And and it really just made me realize, I have to be myself to be happy, and I can make myself happy with my own company. And yeah, and also, haha, your boy, or I should say your good boy, that sounded stupid, I'm not your pet. But your boy got a Nintendo 2DS XL. And I got some games on there. I got some games. I got some pretty baller games. Right now, I am playing through Gravity Falls, The Lost Gnome Gimlets. I know it sounds weird, but it was made by Ubisoft, okay? Or Ubisoft. Okay, so it's an official game, guys, I promise. And yeah, so 2020, awful year. Really, I don't think. See, at this point, I'm not really scared. The only thing I'm scared of, like, happening for the whole decade is, deaths are gonna happen every year. We gotta suck it up. Deaths are going to happen every year. No matter how big, how small, deaths are going to happen every year, and that's just life. But I don't want any more terrorist attacks or just stuff like things blowing up. I don't want any more like Black Lives Matter riots. And I'm not saying that Black lives don't matter. I'm black. So of course I support them. But like they tore apart the streets, set stuff on fire. I don't want anything like that. And I don't want this virus to continue or another virus to happen. Because that would suck. You just you get out of quarantine. By the way, there's another why is somebody typing BTS in the chat? And then there's another one right there waiting for you. And we thought that would be the case, but it seemed to have died down, or we just didn't. See, in America, I have to make a whole nother video on America, but I'm pooped out of videos, so I'm gonna have to do that like next week. Okay, I have enough videos to last me like 3 weeks, man. But America, we like speed run. We're like I don't know what the frick we're doing. We are the dumbest country ever. Okay, and our election is coming up, and I'm just scared. I'm scared that Trump is going to get reelected. And I don't want to get political. It's my starting days of YouTube. I have to get political. No one's going to see this. I'm not making any racist comments or anything you can hold against me. I'm perfectly in the clear. Okay, so I don't want Trump to get elected because that would just suck. Not another 4 years of this. But whatever happens, and I just hope that this election doesn't make. I feel like at this point, the year for every other country is just coronavirus. It's just coronavirus. In the United States, in the land of the free and the home of the brave, I'm a proud American. uh, I kid you not. We have so much stuff going on. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry for what I said about every other country. There's also what happened in Beirut. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. Oh my gosh, I just went the wrong way. But yeah. And I hope that this election doesn't ruin this year even more. And if it does, it won't. I'm gonna be optimistic this time. I want to have a little bit of hope. Because, when you don't have any hope, life sucks. Okay. Alright, that's all I got for you. All 3 elections for America are horrible, but if I have to choose something, I guess Biden, just make sure it doesn't touch any kids.